Today is the birthday of a woman from Portland who extended kindness and care to people who really needed it. Frannie Peabody was born on this day in 1903.
Peabody became a prominent activist later in life. She was 80 years old when her grandson was diagnosed with HIV. He died in 1984, and the following year, she began her work, reaching out to Portland's gay community and eventually establishing the Peabody House Hospice and the AIDS Project. Today, those organizations work under one roof as the Frannie Peabody Center.
In the year 2001, when Frannie Peabody was 98 years old, she served as Grand Marshal of the Pride Parade. She died just a few days later, and News Center Maine was there for her celebration of life.
The rhythm of life is a powerful beat, puts a tingle in your fingers and a tingle in your feet.
The hot pink feather boa draped across the podium seemed the perfect symbol of Frannie Peabody's life.
She has given me the faith that life can begin at 63, 83, and even 93.
Many people know her for the causes of gay rights and helping people with HIV and AIDS. Two causes Frannie Peabody took up late in life that won her national attention.
Who'd have thunk that a mother could barely talk to us about the birds and bees, even less about human reproduction, would one day crisscross Maine talking about condoms and safe sex.
Her activism, her compassion earned her friends and supporters everywhere.
Frannie reached out to gay men and lesbians, and she treated them well. And she saw them. They were not invisible to her. And she recognized what was good in them.
In the coming days, raise a glass, say a prayer, or share a memory of Frannie Peabody. Remember her good works, her compassion, and her laugh, and look around to see where you can make a difference in your community. That will be our way of saying, thank you, Frannie, we will never forget you.
To some people, this service was also a chance to remember the roles they played in Frannie Peabody's life.
When I hear people say, oh, I wish I could be like Frannie, or I admire Frannie so much, we need to remember that for Frannie, the collective number of spirits on her side inspired her too. So all of us inspired her to do all the amazing, brave, sweet things she did.
Now, Frannie Peabody's legacy will go well beyond the familiar sight of her in Portland's Gay Pride Parade, wearing her pink feather boa.
That was Sid Whitaker with our coverage from 2001. Now, the fight against HIV and AIDS has changed a lot in the last 20 years, but the Frannie Peabody Center still serves about 400 people every year, helping them manage their disease, providing behavioral health counseling, and providing housing assistance.